Okay, we are live. Let me start. Yeah. Okay, something one will. Okay, now. Okay, we're live. Welcome everyone to my stream. I think this is the fourth stream that I do to create this Android game in an Android device. As always, I'm using my Xiaomi Pad 7 to create a physics-based merge game on Android. So last time I just prototyped a simple system to spawn the items that we have already unlocked. And albeit it's not perfect, I came up with an okay solution. It has some caveats, but at least, well, this part here is already done, and for the first part of the streaming I will actually focus on the actual spawn of the items. So well, the system that I had developed is too simple. It has its caveats, and it's not perfect, but I will be adjusting it when everything is done. When everything is built, I will be adjusting that, because right now, albeit we have here some kind of percentage, it is not a percentage. So this we can call it weights, but this is not a 60% chance, and this is not a 55% chance, because every single item is dependent of the previous one. So we can have like a 60% chance of spawning a macaron, but the difference between the macaron and the cookies is just a 5% chance. So in reality, this goes more close to the 5% chance than the 60%. So yeah, it's not entirely okay. For the human brain, this is very difficult to think on percentages, and I'm not that kind of person that I can think of percentages. I have been like checking um, the checking all this week if I can make up a better distribution or a better system, and everything I have tried off camera is almost the same. It's uh, it, it's a bit more complicated, but complex. But the result is almost the same. So we will be working with those weights for now, between 0 and 100. And for now, this works. This system works, and it's kind of okay. So I will be cleaning this code and improving it, so we have like a good system to start with. And so we will use a couple of useful things that we have in Godot. For example, we will have, instead of this like two-dimensional array, I want to have like a dictionary. And in fact, we will have two dictionaries, one for the scenes that we want to preload, and one for the actual spawn weights of the object. So let's start by creating the dictionary of the weights, because we already have the system. So we already have the information here. So let's call it var spawn dictionary, and it's going to be like something like this. And we have this information here that I will copy, and I will modify that. And this is not okay, of course, but we can. I think we can go this way, and I just want to delete this. Oh, not there, but okay. Sorry. Now we will remove this, the close brackets. And I need to close this one and substitute these commas for colons. So let's replace this. And that should be it. Unexpected indent in class body. There's no indent here. Let's see. Unexpected event. Of course, yeah, because it should be here. On a statement after variable declaration. Our spawn dictionary, yep. A bit rusty today, so this should be okay. So we have a dictionary that we have the names, and they are assigned as sorry, they have a weight assigned to them. And now I need to create a dictionary to preload every single scene item. So I can remove this, and let's do a var items dictionary, just because I already have everything in a dictionary. We could create this one and paste it here, but I do not want this. I want to reload, and let's see. I'm sorry, I'm like very silent today. So what I am doing is I want to preload every single item that we already have defined, because we will have we'll use this aside pool to instantiate every single object whenever we want to instantiate it. So I need to create this dictionary with the preloads. And okay, so for example, I can drag my scene, the scene that I want to preload, to the editor. So the path will be already automatically added to it. So let's do that with everything. So let's go with the cookies, and then there's these more, and so this also I can like write that down. Let's go in here. So for the donut, I can go and do that. I think I can. It's faster to do that using the keyboard. Just because I don't have a mouse, I'm using my stylus here. So yeah, and there is not a lot of items that we need to preload. So yeah, so um, everything will be managed from here. So every single item we need to instantiate will be instantiated from this script, and as we have now um, that we are instantiating the items from the items when colliding. So we will like emit a signal that that will be connected to this script, and we will instantiate and spawn the all right. Okay, so we'll instantiate the item whenever we need to. So okay, we have the items dictionary, we have the spawn dictionary, but this is not the spawn dictionary. It's the spawn chance or percentage. Oh wait, spawn with dictionary, and because of that, so this is so for January, I think that's okay here. Also the same almost. Spawn by dictionary or spawn weight dictionary dot size -1. In that I will test that. So I will change this variable name. It's not previous item, it's a candidate. And I can use the 0. I don't know if I need something. I think that's okay. But fine. So okay, for now let's call it spawn with dictionary. And here we need also just spawn with dictionary, and So, not really. It is item. Now this is candidate, and we don't need to do that. And we need candidate is assault. Oh, it's an array. And then we scroll down there. So I don't know if that works exactly, but let's try it. So let's try that again. So see if it sounds like anything. Yes. Okay, so I need to check that. So let's look for that, how dictionaries work. Okay, so dot 4.5. Dictionary. And let's check what we have. So dictionary, yeah. So the dictionary is created okay, but the access, it's not okay, I think. Yeah, because we can use the key. But so can I access by index? That's what we want to know. Let's search for that. So 4.5 access dictionary and by index. Dictionary developer connection is access dictionary by its value instead of its key. The index of a dictionary. So use keys of value. Let's get the key of a dictionary. And also getting the index from a dictionary. Let's see. No. That has nothing. So I can do that, yeah, but yeah, this is what we want. So like we can do something like that. So gamer variables keys, okay, dot keys and the index. Okay, so we need to go in here and it's like so it's like spawn dictionary dot keys 0 and so here we go dot keys dot our dictionary size, hit that, or we do this, and this also is okay. Remove this. Let's give that let's go from here, and that should work. So this is not I don't know if that would work. I think we can go with value. Maybe we don't even get this, I don't know. What do we have here? Just remove that for now, and let's see. Alright, and of course. So this goes in there, this goes here, and this goes here. Work. Let's try again. Okay, so what we have? So we have the keys. Okay. So this is not okay. And this is not okay at all. So if result RNG is less than dictionary in array, it should be that should okay, that's it. So tiramisu should be tiramisu, I'm not going to check that. 22 is found the tiramisu, yeah. And there's an error here. Okay, that's the Vulkan error. The output. Strawberry with an 86, yes. A macaron and 59, yes. Another macaron because another 59, strawberry. Then this one 23, strawberry, pudding and an 18, yeah. Okay. Okay. So is now everything we had. So I don't know if this at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I think we're cutting something. Let me go back here to check everything. So we have 11, it should be 10 because we're not counting the cinnamon roll, and we're not counting the strawberry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yeah, 10. Okay. So if we have 10, it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. But this is not okay, I think. So macaron, yes, and then cookies. So macaron, cookies, s'mores, donut and brownie. So macaron, cookies, s'mores, donut and brownie, yes. Tiramisu, eclair, and pudding. Tiramisu, eclair, pudding. Tiramisu, this is eclair. This is pudding. Then cheesecake and then pie. But I'm not entirely okay with that, so we have 40 and then it goes to 5. So we go to 40 and then 25. Doesn't really matter. I think that for that, brownie should be like should spawn more times than 1, 2. But let's keep checking. So this should be the donut, strawberry. So lots of strawberries. That's okay. Okay, so we have a brownie. Then cookies, brownie again. So here something happened. Three. Then it just 5. I don't know why. Oh, because because of this. This should bring this should be this. That's why we see a 5 in here. So okay. Check again, brownie. Yes, donut, strawberry, peanut pie. Yeah. Yeah, as I thought, there are more brownies than everything else, so that's not okay. Let's check this. This is too much. It should be 30. It should be 35. 40, 45, and 50. I think it's okay. So remember 50% of the times, then the strawberry the other 50, and then these ones are like a 50% more or less, but practice they are like 5. So every single one is less than 5. But yeah, should be okay. I will adjust that to balance once we have the whole system. Okay. So as I don't want to have everything able to spawn if we have not yet checked for. So I need here. First, the strawberry need to also be preloaded. Just textures, no resources. It's okay. This is not okay. So I started to do it wrong. Since ESCN. So it's not okay. So I will use the slow system because this is not okay at all. Why did it do that? Okay, this is okay, this is okay, this is okay. No, that's okay. So then in there. The brownies. So this is not okay. Let me remove everything because this did whatever it wanted. So that's not okay in any stretch of the imagination because these are not resources. I want those to be scenes. So the brownie, the tiramisu, I think that's massive. I will reduce the scale of the padding because I have seen that this is too big. It's very massive in comparison, and I want the cheesecake filling part to be bigger than the pudding, and it doesn't seem so. So we check also our resources on the padding. I have on a scale of 4.5. I will do like a 4 for now. And, okay, so we also want to have a dictionary. Okay. Let me check how that because I don't know if I want a dictionary or just a list of names. So let's go here. To dictionary. This access here. So for a dictionary, yes, we just add a key and its value, and that's okay. Right. So let's create a new dictionary for unlocked items dictionary. Can I call it dictionary? Yeah. And I think I don't need to initialize that, but for now, let's do that. Let's leave that. So this is just test random. Spawn new item. We have here the spawn new item. That's the item to spawn will be a string. And we have like position be a vector. Is that okay? I don't think it is. I think string is uppercase. Yep. Um, so, um, first, let's go for the instant to spawn instantiate. So, let's remove the test random. We don't need that. Item instance. Okay, let's bar item to spawn will be like items dictionary of item to spawn. Oh wait, that's not okay. Oh, because there's already a parameter loaded. Oh yes. Oh, scene to spawn. Scene to spawn. And the scene to spawn is the dictionary spawn. So we have a spawn will be instantiated. So the spawn position will be the spawn position, but only if it's null. So if spawn position is null, but it's not null, I don't need the parentheses in here. Like that. So item instance. And also else. So we have the spawn position, but it will be default spawn position. So item instance dot position equals default spawn position. So it should be a default item for the strawberry, just the string. Cannot pass a value of type null. Let's see if there's something we can do that like a null. Set vector as null. Maybe we cannot. about 4.5 nullable vector 2. Nullable vector 2. Okay, for this time only, let's ask the AI. So in Godot 4.5, I want very vector 2. It's a parameter, but I want it to be nullable. So I do that. Okay, that's only just with just by the question mark. So let's check if that's exactly no. So let's task again. So uh, so because of this, oh, vector 2. Okay, let's see. That's okay. Vector 2 and equals null. That doesn't seem to work because it says that, but it's not okay. If I copy this, AIs are not perfect in any way. So yeah, that doesn't work in any way. So if I go by this, but I can just so I can just say that this is a vector 2 and it's null, maybe. And that's not okay also, but it was in the but this is not okay. This is not okay in any way. Let's see. No. Cannot assign a type null. So how can I do this? Because this is not. So I can wait. Maybe I just put this as that and equals null, and that's it. And if our position is not null, and spawn position is vector 2. So there we have it. Alright, so this should work. Just the already is a spawn item, yes. So for our log items dictionary, also we need to I need to instantiate that with the strawberry because we already have it. This is not need to be a dictionary. It's just need to be, yeah, no, a dictionary. And we started, yeah, no, it should be a dictionary. Okay, so the regular dictionary. Sometimes English is not okay. So, yeah, so it's only a default item. And okay, so timer timeout. So this will be different. So this will be um select item to spawn and follow that. And instead of a spawn with dictionary, we'll unlock items dictionary. So we need to take that. Because we will start unlocking. Okay, so we will start unlocking things, but so candidate and then like it spawn new item candidate. So our candidate, is that okay? I don't think that's okay. My candidate is this. Yep. So that's okay. Um, so we'll return here and outside of the for, let's spawn now spawn here the default. Here we for the default item and so let's also equal that. I don't know why I did that the last thing because we don't need that. So we can remove this. And maybe we can remove this or this. this. But for now it's okay there. So on spawn new item, if so we need to check prior to this if this new item we want to spawn is already unlocked, and if it's not, we need to add it to the unlocked items. So first we'll do like bar item unlocked, and should be locked items dictionary of item to spawn. And so if item to spawn is the default item, the strawberry, or then it is item to spawn is the default item, or item unlock. No, it's not the default item, and item unlock is null, then item unlock this is the correct way for that script. So yep. Okay, this is getting so unlocked items dictionary, or item spawn, equals spawn way dictionary item spawn. So it should be like that. With that, check if item is unlocked, or check if item is unlocked or default, and otherwise. Okay, so if it's not unlocked, we will add it, and if it's unlocked, we just go. And I need to add here the pudding. No, not the pudding, the cinnamon roll. So let's go the name cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll should be here because we need to preload everything, and we need to be able to instantiate everything here. So yeah, and okay, so default item is strawberry. Just export that. Just also export also support uh, the end game. This should be the cinnamon roll because here we will use parentheses or into spawn is this if is different or items to spawn is different to item. And should be like and. So if this is different than the strawberry and different of the cinnamon roll and it's not unlocked, so what happens if I try to? So let's try. Print unlock items dictionary. Cool. Let's see if it just use null or if it breaks. Okay. Okay, that just breaks. Oh, let's go. Godot 4.5, dictionary, check if it exists. The dictionary has key, so okay, we don't need to put this thing. We don't need that. And because the item to spawn unlock is not so, and not has spawn. That's what okay. Was that okay? Hash and the key, yeah. So not unlocked spawn. So let's check that by testing that. So let's print that. Spawn. Okay, let's try that. See if and nothing works. Okay. Strawberry. Okay. So that's okay. So into spawn. So we have a vaccine. Oh, it's not 2D. Yes. Item. That's this, I don't know. So yeah. So, um again, it's not 2D, it's merge item. So why it's not? The strawberry is somewhere. It's somewhere. Somewhere. I don't know where. It is somewhere. Oh, it's up here. Wait, they are up there. Hmm. Let's check because the default spawn point is not base. So where do we need our spawn point to be? So usually, because I have changed the export variables, I lost that. Okay, so where do I want to have it? Maybe like right here. 28,736. I think I have something in my notes. Yeah, 28,704. Okay. $28,704. And let's also put that in our game. Yeah, 704. That again. It's not smart item, so we have it in here. And another one. Okay. So are we able? I don't think so. I think it's not working as expected. Okay, so let's keep checking. So this is okay. No, this is not okay because it's not unlocked item. So yeah. Okay, item to spawn. Oh yeah, because I didn't do that. So this I don't need that anymore. We'll leave that first two prints. We can remove that. We can remove this part, and we can remove this part in here. And okay. So we have like connecting the on item launch. but we also need to create the signal collision. Change signal. Check the merge connect. The merge. So collision signal. I'll connect to signal. Okay. And we need to do something like that in here. So next. Okay, I need to. Oh, but this one is not complete merge. So that's okay. But this we need to do different. I think we're using some like to signal. We're using that anywhere in initialize. The initialize is not in here. It's so function the signal. We need a signal to connect that type signal, and connect dot emit. No, we need to emit the signal, and we need to connect. Okay, so we have a signal in here. Signal merged. So then we have the item launch and need, and on item merge, we don't need to do that. We need to merge dot emit. By the position, no, emit. Properties dot next item and position. And now the item properties are not a package scene, so we need to change that in item resource. This is not a package scene anymore. This is a string. And because of that, we need to change everything again. So for the brownie, it will be the next item will be blank again. So we have the brownie 6. The next one is tiramisu. And for the cheesecake, let's take a but no, 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 no. Why? Oh no, because of that plain pie. Cinnamon roll doesn't have cookies. Have this is 3. Cookies go to the s'mores. So the default goes to nothing. The donut goes to the brownie. The eclair, I think, is the cheesecake. The next one, no, the pudding. Next item, pudding. Okay. So the key lime pie has the cinnamon roll. The macaron is the pudding. I think the pudding is the cheesecake. The next one. The s'mores goes to donut. Strawberry goes to the macaron. The tiramisu goes to the So I need to check now if we're using this next item. So this is not needed anymore. Let's see if there's something else that we need to check. I think we're okay. So let's try that. To spawn strawberry, yes. Strawberry, yes. Everything. And okay, it's not okay because I haven't. Because I have not connected to the signal. The instance it merge connect to new item. So the spawn new item. Yeah, but on item launch, we don't need to do the spawn new item. We need to select it spawn. But this needs to return the default. So this doesn't need to. This needs to return that from candidate and return it. So let's see. So this is the select item to spawn. Yep. Selected item equals select spawn. Then selected item here. So okay, let's check that again. Something is not okay. Bounce. Where? Here? Yeah. So if okay, so select item to spawn. Let's see. If unlock items dictionary dot size 0. Yes, return default item. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we have the macron. Okay, that's okay. All right. Do we have? Indeed, macarons. Funny macaron, yeah. And we are getting. Okay. So, okay. If we have a position. So item instance also dot merge item dot item properties actions enabled. Yeah. Maybe I can put everything on it. So maybe I can put it here, there. Because if it's not, okay, not 2D, we don't care. So no, I can't do that because it will be there. So yeah, we need to try them again. I need to do that in here also. I don't like to do that. I can do something else, but let's check that. Okay. Let's see if there is any macaron. Okay. Okay, so now we have cookies unlocked. So candidate macaron, but then need to spawn strawberry. Why? So candidate is macaron. Oh, because of that. And a candidate will be good item. Um, and returning candidate. So returning the default item was none were selected. Returning default item was RNG less than 60 or 50. That's it. To spawn strawberry, to spawn strawberry, because there is none. And if I didn't even none were selected. Because RNG. Oh, that's not okay. Well, no, the message is not okay. So none were selected. "46 should be." Hmm. I don't know if this is okay. Because should be added in here. Okay. We have the unlocked item. Which was like lots of errors. So, well, we will it for united number is 40, but macaron is 50. So we have macaron with 50. Checking chance, postpone, or array, um, print, unlock items dictionary, temp array. So let's check that. Checking chance to spawn for macarons is 50. Okay. 85. 63. 50. 6. 800. Yeah, we need to do that. Returning the selected candidate outside of for loop candidate. Okay, so let's check that. Okay. All right. Okay, I think I like this. Look at the pudding, it's so massive. Look the difference, the size difference. I love it. I really love it. Look at the size. It's massive. Okay, so now we're never. Okay, we're getting still strawberries. Okay, okay, okay. It's nice. Okay, alright. So now I have an incentive to try to get to there. Yeah, there. Sure. Almost. My macaron is there, so try to shoot that out of the way. To create another cookie. Oh no, a brownie. So let's try to push. Okay, can't. This is bigger. Okay. Yeah. Um. Well, a brownie. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's. Okay, I can't push that. Okay. Let's see. I want it. Let's see. Okay. The cinnamon roll. It's massive. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, this I love it. I really love it. Um, so does the dictionary has a so okay, I can here this is right in here. An index of or something like that. Find key. Hmm. So if that is fine. I don't know what it does. What find key does. Find if entered a first key for associated value is equal to value of knowledge is not found. Okay, this is not what I want. Okay, let's search again because I will need that. Dot 4.5 dictionary get index. Let's maintain our warranty order to design. Yes. So that's not what you want. So forget um, so Godot 4.5 dictionary next key. Okay, let's ask again the AI. So in Godot 4.5, is there a way to get the index of a dictionary? That I know. Session event you can call find with the index. So it returns the index. The keys dot find returns the index. So okay. Is there a way to so why I am okay? So why I'm looking for that? That's because one of the functions of the game is to get the next to get the next item that will show, and that's difficult to know. Hmm. Okay, so the way to check my next item will be a little bit difficult because that means that whenever okay, no, I need to reverse the way I do that. So let me type that down. We'll write that. So that we already have it. An actual span of items. This will be delayed. Maybe. But what we need to know, okay, so okay, so we need to calculate no, just call it get next item spawn. So right now I'm using RNG to get the next item. And it's based of unlocked items. But I need to get the next item to spawn. So what I can do is, if I write it correctly, it will be better. So whenever I spawn an item, I'll get the next one after, instead of before, as it is now. So yeah, because right now we go RNG to select item, spawn, and then we spawn. I need to do the reverse of that. Does that make sense? I hope so. So, okay. Mm, wait, started. Okay, so this seems to be okay. For now, we left the prince. And just create the next item. String. So right now we're spawning a new item, and whenever there is this amount, we spawn the new item by selecting the item, but we cannot do that. So and also let's call the next item to string. Let's call it strawberry, because this is what it will be. No, this will be the default. I cannot do that. We'll do that again in the onReady. So next item is a string, and in the onReady, so next item is select item to spawn. Select item to spawn. And thus, what we do in here is not that. So, cut that. And we do the next item. And then we go here. We do that the select item to spawn, but not for the select item, but for the next item. And then print next item is item. So let's check for that. Next item is strawberry. Next item is also strawberry. Boom. Next item is macaron. Boom, macaron. Next item is also macaron. Okay, next item is strawberry. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. So that's okay. So we already done that. So this is okay also. This is already done. So remove this page. And this is also okay. This is no longer delayed. So let me remove that. So we need to start with some graphics, and here the torture begins, because I'm in no way, I'm no artist by any stretch of the imagination. So we will start with some graphics next time. I have some graphics already done. Well, I have a graphic resource already done, but for the next stream, because I only have 7 minutes, so for the next stream I will need to have a font, and I will select that off camera, and we will start with the next item graphics, graphic elements. I will reuse something that I have already done, and then start with game layout. So yeah, okay. So for the next session, I will already have a font. Will be some kind of pixel font, I think, because it matches the style of the items that we're using. Um, and I will reuse some placeholder that I made when I was in the pre-prototype phase. Also, I'm starting to learn pixel art, so it will be a very simple like, square where I can put the texture of the next item. Maybe we will create some kind of class to store all of data, the dictionaries, and yeah. So yes, and then I will start like using like creating some pixel for the buttons and the layout, and I will try to. Well, from here, I will try to start drawing the background, and we'll go from that. So let's play again our game. Let me check. I will go. So let's try to get again. Oh, I can't. Uh, okay, you're seeing it right. Let me sorry, because you're looking at that on landscape, but I have my tablet on portrait right now. So let's try to get forward to the cinnamon roll again. So yeah, we have the strawberry, now the macaron. Maybe one improvement will be like whenever a new item is spawned, here it it's not static, but it maintains momentum to create like chain effects. That would be like, I think that would be fun. Um, okay. And then I will go. So whenever we have the graphics done, the graphical elements are done, I will start with the sound effects, because I would love to have some sound effects in here. Is balance, yeah. Okay. So this is like the. So what I'm doing now is more or less the final level of this game, where we go from the strawberry to the cinnamon roll. It's still massive. I need to reduce that. But we will check that in another time. Okay, nice chain reaction there. Okay, so I can push that. Alright. Now if I can push the brownie with a strawberry. Putting, okay, we're near. It's very big. The thing is super big. I love that. Okay, so the cane line pie. We are just one step ahead. Maybe I need to reduce the bond rate of some of the. Yeah, I think so. But we need to balance that. It's massive. Everything is super massive. I love that. I really, really love that. Also, I need to create like a failure state, like a number of movements, or if the scene is packed with items. So maybe if they go past this place, I can no longer spawn a new one, so the level fails or something like that. Or maybe some variants where it just don't unlock the like more advanced items, because now I'm very close. Okay, so the cinnamon roll. I think the K-line pie. So we have the cinnamon roll already. 2 cinnamon rolls already. And something just crashed. I think. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't care. We already beat the game, but that's okay. And just by that, I'm afraid I'm out of time for today. So next stream will be on Wednesday, not on Thursday, and I think my schedule will change permanently to stream on Wednesdays, because, well, for my day-to-day job, I will start to go to the office on Thursdays, and I won't be able to get to home in time. So yeah, see you next Wednesday at 6 p.m. Spanish time. I hope you like that and today's session, and I hope also that you have learned something as I do. And I'll see you in 6 days. Bye bye.